Hey guys, Kaz Pierce with another experiment deconstructing, flooding the canvas with colour and pouring over with white. So for this I wanted to make up a really translucent white. So I've mixed my white paint just a small amount with this medium, which is like a clear gel, and playing around with it and then still diluting it, as you can see here, to try to get it really quite runny. So the look I'm going for is where the paint, the white paint, is really quite translucent over the top of a coloured pour painted background, and hoping to get maybe the negative version of a Dutch pour where you see all that beautiful blending of the colours. So you can see I've got this layered cup made up with really strong bright colours. I figured that because I'm putting white over the top, there is going to be some dilution, so my starting point for this piece needed to be really strong colours. You can see that absolutely gorgeous purple, that's a fluoro purple that I got hold of, and I just am in love with that paint. So this is just another in almost a series of videos and experiments on the canvas that I'm doing, where I'm trying to deconstruct some of the pour painting processes. Usually you would know, you see everybody, and what we all do is we flood the canvas with white in order to lubricate, particularly the edges, the corners, to get everything flowing so that whatever colour you pour onto the canvas now has a really fluid medium to interact with. And that's also important if you want particularly to have negative space around your explosion of colour, and you want beautiful edge detailing and, you know, feathering and all the rest of it. But like I said, I was going for a look where the white is not just on top but gets to interact with the paint. Still not 100% sure if I've made this white paint up thin enough. That gel medium that I've used was gorgeous to work with. It's actually a little bit thicker than what you would make up a pour painting colour to be, hence why I had to add that bit of water. But I really, when it came to mixing that up, I really would have had at least half or 2/3 of that small cup, and I really would just put a dash of white paint in. So you can see, I don't know if you could see that, but as the paint was poured in there, it actually started interacting, and this was just magnificent to see it coming out so beautifully gooey and already getting all of that beautiful blending and shading with the colours underneath, which is really the look I was going for. So this is probably the third or fourth experiment I've done, and I've got to say this one is I'm going to be very bold and say I would say it's actually a success of the look that I was kind of going for. In terms of what you actually do with the white on top of a pour and what the pour should look like underneath, I haven't figured all of that out, but you know, more experimentation. But this just turned out beautifully. We've got some beautiful textures and blending of colour, so I was super pleased with it at this point. I'm pretty much going to leave you to enjoy watching it be stretched out. It's quite mesmerising, it's very beautiful. Please check out the other stuff I'm doing on patreon.com. If you check out my profile there, you see I've got some content regarding a new art form that I'm working with and developing, which I term interpretive art for clients. Completely different form of art from pour painting. It's a very intensive but liberating workshop that I do with people, where I interpret their content, their information, how they deliver, how they talk about themselves, what their aspirations are, their motivations, and I capture that onto the canvas live in that 2 or 3 hour workshop. It's a very powerful experience. And yeah, so please check that out because it's pretty exciting stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching so far. Please enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you in more videos in the next couple of days. Thanks, bye.